were reserved for the hometown. Phillip Rivers and the Los Angeles Chargers. The children will grow, and it's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Set, ready? 60 outlaw.
You got nothing yet. You got nothing.
Go.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
On the ball. Hit it.
He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
What you got, huh?
I'm not sure that you'd call it a trick play, but they definitely showed some imagination there. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to come back and show this play a few more times before this one is over.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Hey, Delta.
Mike, 49.
A shotgun throw for Stick. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 21 yards there on 3rd down. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Stick back to pass. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Here's Stick looking to throw. And this is incomplete. Kenny Golladay is intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
But that doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Stick. And that'll be incomplete. C.J. Anderson, the intended target. But now it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
31.
On 3rd down, it's Stick. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. So on 4th down, the Lions turn it over to Matt Prater for the field goal try. This from 54 yards away. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So Rivers will lead the Chargers out 1st and 10 at their own 22. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Melvin Gordon, the 2-time Pro Bowler. Defensively, Ogbanya Okoronkwo made the stop.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Hey, bro, 80!
Third and short yardage, Rivers. Open man, it's Allen. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. A Charger 1st down, Rivers hooking up with Allen.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the 1st down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big.
Red!
1st down, Rivers. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. The ex-Iowa Hawkeye, Mike Daniels, in for the sack.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Flush to his right. Throw over the middle, secured by Gordon. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a
different story.
long night.
On 3rd down, Rivers. And it's complete. Henry. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down.
It's got to the point where we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a carry by the 3rd-year man. This is Austin Eckler. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
Load it.
From the gun, Rivers. Open man is Gordon, complete. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Rivers with a 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Set. 190.
52. So we got man.
Rivers to throw this time. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Chargers on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw, Rivers. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Chargers, a team that's really been plagued by poor field goal kicking the last decade or so, but I think they feel they've solved their problems with Badgley.
I would say so. He went 15 for 16 in 10 games last season, undrafted out of Miami. And remember, he had 5 field goals in the playoffs against the Baltimore Ravens.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
A reminder coming up later tonight, Sunday Night Football, a good one from Atlanta. Eagles and Falcons, 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow on Monday Night Football, Odell Beckham back in New York, back in MetLife Stadium. Browns and Jets, 8:15 Eastern on Monday night. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now Stick. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. Throw left side, taken in by Galladay. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third.
It's a gain of 19 and brings up third down.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on third.
31's the mic.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Rock it. D-line, get that quarterback.
Check 3.
Let's go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's caught. Jones. First target, first catch, and a first down.
A 7-yard gain.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. Third and short, blitz was on. What's the key? Got the job done for a first down.
Ready.
This quarterback now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Stick looking to throw on 1st and 10. To the right and complete to Galladay. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Complete to Kenny Galladay. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Chargers' 30.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
I'm coming for you. Here we go.
Look. Squeeze.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver. Check.
Stick looks to throw it again. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Casey Hayward, the Pro Bowler, there to knock it away. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
The Lions on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hey, Sam on. Bang, 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 bang. Fight.
Stick to throw once more. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. Tackle made by Adrian Phillips.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
I'm going back to you.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Let's go. AT Gator. Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. 49. Be driven.
Stick from the gun. Caught on the right side by Jones. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
The Lions into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. 1st and 10, Stick. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Johnson was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
Set, ready, 50, plant.
49. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
He gets it left side to Johnson. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Ready.
Mark 49. Let him know, let him know.
Stick looks to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
On the double.
They'll come out in the pistol.
Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot.
On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left. Easton Stick keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Lions have taken the lead. Now Matt Prater for the point after. He missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
A first down throw here for Rivers. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jarrad Davis. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard.
Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it first and 10.
57's the mic. Rock 57.
You gonna see me smooth. You gonna see me in your night.
Here's Stick on first and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our field.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up first and 10 at the 40. A toss play, Gordon. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. Second down now. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
Black 11! I got him!
Throwing on second and long. Rivers. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right. They have had no room to breathe.
We got three, fellas. We got three.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. You better be afraid of me.
Third and long for Rivers. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Xavier Rhodes, the cornerback, there in coverage. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return, and the Lions will take over.
Come on, set. 70, Indy. Hey, keep it up, keep it up. Shoot.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Strip that ball. 25, check 25, check 25.
A shotgun throw for Stick. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Joey Bosa able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Another try after the first down sack. Stick. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
The Lions on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be third and a mile. Stick back to pass. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly third and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
At their own 29-yard line.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up first and 10, just shy of the 30. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Rivers throws there, complete to Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
First down, Chargers.
Drill 180! Drill 80!
Tackle.
Rivers on first down. Throw to the right here to Gordon. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll make it second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Like 22,
Rivers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. To throw on third down. Rivers. And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. Devon Kennard with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
At their own 23-yard line.
90, Wolf. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Topper, Topper.
They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 21-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, Alpha, 10 Lobo.
On 2nd down, it's Stick. Complete. Smith has it. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
Running from the gun, Johnson. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here's Stick looking to throw. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. 11 yards there and a Lion 1st down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, it's Stick. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
31's the mic.
Hey, wahoo!
31's the mic.
And the blitz does come. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Phillip Rivers, no stranger to fourth-quarter comebacks. He's led the Chargers back to victory 26 times coming into this year. But work to do here if he wants to add another notch to the belt. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the fourth quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't it?
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They run it here with Gordon. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Rivers finding his top receiver. That's Allen. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a second and long. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Mike Daniels picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
So it's third and long for the Chargers, and Rivers after the sack.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Well, he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The second quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss, but with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
Who draw Corker?
I got two. Check.
Now Stick. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Melvin Ingram able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Check 50.
After the sack on first down, Stick. Oh, he got position on him and he pulls it in. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Out of the pistol, here's Johnson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so, because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You're looking at the geography of the field, right? Where you are, that's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
Rip left.
That one looks like he'll throw here. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Adrian Phillips there to knock that one away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
On 2nd and goal, Stick. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? Here's Stick, third and long. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a two-score game. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the lead stretches to 9. It's now 12-3. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find two scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hey, 390! 390!
Hey, tight down.
Hey, 79! 79!
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's complete. It's Gordon. No gain, and it's second down. And the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now Rivers. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, and it's third down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Rivers now. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. To throw is Rivers. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the safety, John Risky Tart. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And the Lions will take the knee here with victory in the cards. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Detroit, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for our visitors, they'll drop to 0-2. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. I'ma tell the risk I was never at the end. I would
numbers, big numbers. 100 in the bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more Modesto. Hit your door and I'ma catch those. Mexican, dumb make pesos. Hit your sus, I'll replace those. Number saved, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board like them keeping score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, while I point to God.
Big numbers, 100 in the bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big